Visit us at Eduvvo. Thank you for calling Eduvvo.
Alright guys, so in this lesson now we are going to learn how you can add forms and which plugin we are going to use to add forms in your website. So let's jump onto our dashboard over here. So we're going to be implementing form on this page, the first page which we created over here. Alright guys, so in order to do that, just go back to your dashboard. I have already logged into the dashboard here. We are going to go to the plugins and click on to add new. There are multiple plugins which you can use for adding the forms here. I'll name you a few of them which are like pretty much good and works pretty much well onto any of the forms and any of the websites with Elementor here. So just type form here in the plugin section. So now you can see this that we have contact form by WP Forms, which is a drag and drop form builder. We have contact form 7. We have Forminator, we have contact form, the fastest contact form builder plugin for WordPress. The one which you're going to use over here is Ninja Forms. As you can see that it has the maximum number of installations and has a very great rating in that. The reason why we are using this Ninja Form over here is because maximum of the features which comes in the pro version of any of these forms here are basically free of cost in this. So maximum things you're going to get for free over here. So that's why we're going to use the Ninja Forms here. You can also try implementing any other forms too. It is going to have the similar interface over here. And the same way to do that, just click onto the install now and let it install. So once the form is installed, just click onto the activate button. Once it's get activated, it is going to redirect you to the same plugins page over here. And now you will be able to see the option of Ninja Forms over here. So how to actually use this Ninja Form? Just go and hover onto this Ninja Form here and go to dashboard. So now you can see this that we have a simple form created as a dummy over here, which is the contact me form. We are going to be creating a new form. So click on to add new, and either you can collect the feedback, you can directly use any of these templates here, like for the collecting of the feedback, contact us forms, delete data request, export data request, and a lot of things like event registration, job application, kiosks, questionnaires and all. So what you can do is you can just directly go to this blank form over here and you can start creating your forms from scratch. It has a very similar interface as regards with Elementor. So that's why we are also using it up over here, as it also has a drag and drop feature. So let's suppose we wanted to add first of all the name which you wanted to get. So for that name, you can just directly use this first name over here. Just drag and drop this. Then if you need to add any sort of numbers, you can also add that. Let's say the phone number. We'll add it up over here. Then the email address. And there are multiple more things which you can directly use over here. You can also use multiple reCAPTCHAs over here so that you do not get any of the false queries or like spam queries on your website. Now you can see that you can also add multiple checkbox things here. Let's suppose if you're going to drag and drop this, just click onto this settings part here and you can see that you have multiple things here. So this is a single box checklist one up. Apart from this, you can directly click onto this plus sign and you can add multiple more things. Let's suppose checkbox list. It is going to look something like this, where you can just directly click onto the settings and the edit part, and here you can add your things up. So let's suppose if you wanted to generate leads for your website, so let's suppose business website, then in the second one we are going to add e-commerce website. Then we have multiple more things. Let's say we are going to add hotel website and so on. I'm just adding 3 only over here just to show you up. Then just click onto the done part here. If you wanted to add more things from over here, you can add those things too. You can also add a multi-select checkbox icon here, and even you can add a drop-down list, something like this, in which you can directly add same things here. Let's say web, e-com, hotel, etc. So what it is going to do over here is it is going to give you a drop down check box field over here. So whenever people are going to click onto this box up, it is going to give you a drop down here. I'm going to show it to you how to implement this on the website too. So now when you're well versed with all of these things up, that how you can use any of these custom fields and elements in your form. Now it's the part that how you're going to get the emails here on leads on your emails. So for that, just click onto the emails and actions, and first things first, success message. So what you wanted to show after when someone clicks and submits the form up. So this is the default text which you can use, or you can write team will get in touch with you within 48 hours, whatever it is. Here you can add congrats your, or let's say we have got your query done. So now once you have done the success message over here, you are absolutely good to go. Now in this admin email section, all you got to do is just add your email over here. So let's suppose if I'm going to add my email, just let's say test@gmail.com. If I wanted to get the leads onto multiple emails, so you just need to add a comma over here and then just add multiple more emails. Let's say test email to @gmail.com. You just have to add your email IDs over here. This I'm just using a dummy email just to show you up over here. You can also add the subject as whatever it is. So let's suppose website leads from your domain name, or whatever you feel free to add, you can use it. It's just for your own concern, that just to make it more visible and just to make it more understanding that this particular lead was from this particular form. So let's say new lead. Okay, done. So now if you wanted to go to this one up, so this is just record submission. So it is recording everything up over here. You can see that all the fields have been recorded and we do not need to do anything over here. Just click onto the done and click on to publish. You can add the form title. So let's suppose website designing form, publish. Once you're done with this, you will get the small icon of the link here, public link. Just click onto this one up and you will find this short code over here, which is embed your forms. So just copy this code up and go back to your Elementor page, wherever you wanted to put up. Now search for short code. So this is the widget which you're going to use up over here. So drag and drop the short code over here and then just paste it up over here. Once you're done, just wait for a while or just click on to apply. If still again it does not shows up like the live preview of your form, no need to panic in that case. You can always click on to update and you can directly click on to preview changes. So what it is going to do is it is going to show you the live updations which you are doing it on your own website. So this is the form which we have created. I know this is a very lengthy form, but I created it just to show you up multiple widgets of the Ninja form here. So you can see that we have the select section here. You can see all of these things up, which is a drop and down. Although we also have a checkbox list too. So let's just quickly create a random form submission over here. So let's say test phone. We are going to add a random number. Then for the email, just add test@gmail.com and then just click on to submit. So you can see this, that the message which we added in after the submission in the Ninja form up over here, this one, our team will get in touch with you within 48 hours. It is now showing up over here. So now how do we actually, if we do not get any emails on our leads on our emails, what's the exactly another method to see all of these leads? So in order to do that, just publish this once and go back to a dashboard. And over here in the Ninja Forms only, you will find the option of submissions. Just click onto the submissions, select the form. So for us, it is going to be this website designing form. And now you will see all the leads which people are going to fill up and with their respective details over here. So you can see that we have a lot of information which you can directly use and use it to contact them according to their requirements. You can also add multiple fields depending upon their requirements over here. So now the question arises that how do we actually enhance this form up? So in order to do that, just go back and click onto your form. And here go to advanced settings, just mark the padding, let's say 15. Then let's just see what is going to happen up. So now you can see everything is like from edge to edge. So after you add the padding, your form is going to be aligned. It's not touching the edges. So you can also add more padding over here. So let's suppose 40 and again click on to update. Again, it is going to show you the refreshed version for that. So let's see to it again. So in this way, you can easily be able to realign all the things up. So now how to actually change the background and how to enhance all these things up. In order to do that, the form settings is going to be from the customize section here. So we are going to go to the customize by going on to the appearance and click onto the customize here. Okay, so I need to open that page up. So let me quickly open that. It's better to open the same page than click onto the customize section. So I'm going to be using this one up. You can also open the page by going onto the dashboard and then going to the pages. Now let's just go to the customize. So now you can see this that we have all these things up over here and the form. So now we just need to find out that where exactly is the options for the forms over here. So let's go to containers. Okay, go back, colors, content background color. Let's check this once. Okay, go back. Go back. So all these options are going to be different for any of the other themes too. So you just have to find it manually that where exactly is that option is. Ideally, it should come into this global setting only. I'm just checking it, the global palette. Alright guys, so if you cannot find it over here, just go back to Elementor and let's just see that what exactly is in this. So let's go back and go to the column, go to the style. And now you can see that if the same thing has been implemented in the Elementor, so you won't be able to find it up from the customizer over here. So eventually you will have to edit it with the help of the background in the column section over here in the Elementor. You can see that we have changed the color. If you wanted to change it like this, just update it. Now let's just see how it is looking. So now you can see that the color has been changed. You can change the color according to your own. And now let's go back. If you want now to change the text color of all these forms, that you can totally do it from here. So let's try to change it. Let's make it to white. Let's make the body text as also white. Let's wait for it. So now we can say this, that all the text has been changed to the white. And if you wanted to make it to like black, so you can again do that the similar way. That totally depends upon you, that what exactly do you want and how do you want to optimize the forms up over here. Even you can make it transparent background with it. So let's suppose we do not want this color. So in this case, we are just going to remove the color by removing the opacity over here. Also check the background overlay, if just in case if there is an overlay or not in that. Let's click on to update and let's just see to it. Alright guys, also if you are unable to find the more settings, let's suppose if it's not going away, this color, particular color, so in that case what you can do is you can create another duplicate of this content, and we are going to put this form over here and removing the other ones. Let's remove this and even this too. Now let's just remove this column. Click on to update. Now let's see how it is going to look like. So now you can see that the background has been totally removed and it is pretty much transparent right now. If you wanted to use multiple more things, you can do it by just going on to the customization of this particular column and so on. Alright guys, so this is how we can be able to easily be able to implement any sort of forms and get the queries over your emails. And also you can make it very dynamic, like changing the colors and also how to get sorry, the details over your leads from your dashboard also by going on to the submissions. This is it for this lesson up guys. See you guys in the next class.
If you are looking for teaching stuff, education stuff, programming series, application, and Android development, coding skills, marketing skills, presentation skills, stay connected by subscribing. Thank you for calling Eduvvo.